Well, hello. What's up, family? How is everybody doing today? Wow, hello. Look at this. I step in, and what do I see? Just a room full of the family in here. I'll be doggone. It's so good to see everybody here on a Sunday afternoon uh, for another edition of the NBA with the Charlotte Hornets and the Atlanta Falcons tonight, family. Mellowholics, let's go, baby. We are in the house. What is going on? Man. Look at this. Man, everybody looks so amazing here on a Sunday afternoon. On football Sunday, doing that second half of that football thing right there. So we gonna take a little break from it for a second. We coming over here to see our mellow ball get down tonight for another opportunity to see Melo grow, take another step, and to see him perform and do what he does. Let me do some shouting out here real quick. Well, hello there, Marquisha Daniels. How are you today? She says good night to Coach Joe, DJ, and everyone to come into the chat. I am excited. Yes, we are excited. I am as well. HL Kid, what's going on? He says, hashtag RawTruth family. Yes, indeed. Here we are on DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, RawTruth Media family. We are back again. I am Coach Joe. Let's see here. HL Kid said, Hornets going to win tonight. Yes, indeed. He also said, shout out to Coach Joe, DJ Coach Joe Aquarius 21. Let's get it. There's my Compton G. What's going on, young G? How you doing? It's so good to see you as always. Byron Simpson says, you got that popping nicely. I think he's talking about that new music that we've come up with. So good to see so many of the family in already for another edition of the NBA and the Charlotte Hornets. Here to see Melo Ball. Brandon Brewster, he says, how you doing here in Nicaragua? I'm glad to see that you're tuning in from the others. Oh, right down below, I should say. Absolutely. Clean Rookie says, hello to all. Raw Truth Media, DJ put in there. Shout out to DJ Raw Uncut Truth. DJ, the president. How you doing there, my brother? Hope all is well with you today as you are helping us make it do what it needs to do on the ones and twos today. He says to all super chat and cash up go directly back into the channel. You can donate here. There we go. And there you'll see those on the screen. Trent says share and like the videos. How you doing, Trent? Good to see you, young G. Call me Fayu. I see you in there. How you doing? He says happy Sunday, Coach Joe. Raw Truth. Today will be another great day. It is already shaping up to be one with the local team here winning. A lot of people, a lot of good vibes, a lot of good juju going on in the city today with the Rams pulling out their victory today against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the defending champions in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Heck of a game. Came down to all of that and more is what it did. Let me see here really quickly. Best Impact, how you doing? Hank says Hawks got this one going to be 4 in a row. I brought you to see Ice Trae in action. We will see. Family, let's give those predictions. What do we think us Mellowholics in the building? Best Impact says salute Mellowholics. JB, we're giving you on the ones and the threes. To you, my buddy, you get the finger. I'm looking at tonight. Let me see, family. What am I feeling tonight? What am I feeling tonight? I'm feeling a 28, 12, and 13 triple dub for Melo tonight. What y'all see, family? Put your predictions in the chat. MV said Melo 23, 8, and 11. I also say with the win, too. Although they match up real well with this Atlanta team. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. HL Kid said, yeah, my boy Rams did their thing. Now take it out on the 49ers. That's right. There's going to be a Rams and 49er All-California NFC Championship game at the SoFi Arena, not far from me. Who else we got? It Trent says Melo 25, 8, and 9. If JB lets Melo play, 35 plus minutes. Clean Rookie says I predict Melo's going to get 28 and 8. Okay. HL Kid said 23, 8, and 6. So, we're going to get into it. Aquarius will be 21 to be joining us here in a little bit. I am sure. I am sure as we get closer and closer to the tip-off, I'm going to be keeping a little bit of an eye on that Kansas City and Buffalo game. I think they have just passed. I think they just tied the game up 7-7. Lucretia Daniel says 17, 10, and 12. Okay. Mary Wilson says 21, 10, and 11. Okay. Marcretia said, Coach, you passed mine. Well, I'm looking at big things because of the fact that Melo's been, it's been a lot of stuff in the air. It's been a lot of stuff in the air. So I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit of clearing of that air. And Melo's going to come back and I'm going to see we're going to see the whole Melo tonight. He's going to be active everywhere. Just doing everything, shooting it, passing it, rebounding it, stealing it, highlight plays, just putting it in because, Trae Young is on the other side. And, Ice Trae is, he always gets fired up to play against some fellow rookies. So I am so looking forward to seeing this game, family. Whenever it is on the, whenever we are on the how do we say, certain matchups and in the past, Melo has loved playing against Ice Trae. He likes to take him to the basket and all that kind of stuff, and play, do the little little shorts kind of thing. But at the same time, Atlanta matches up really good. I know they got some people out. Last time I saw them, Capella was out. And that's a big one for the Hornets if Capella is out. I know that there are two people out today. Jaden McDaniels, who hurt his ankle in the last game, and Gordon Hayward is out today too with a sprained foot, I think, or something like that. So he'll be out. Be out as well. We're gonna see who's gonna, make up the difference. Who's gonna make up the difference there between in the starting lineup there? I didn't see who they put in here. Oh, Cody Martin. It's usually a Cody Martin appearance. He comes off the bench usually as one of the starters, whether they're a guard or a forward. It seems. Who's not there. He seems like he'll go with either, he can play either position. So they're doing all of the introduction. We getting ready. We're about a minute away, family, from the tip off, and our boy Lamelo Holic, seeing what he's going to do tonight, what highlight he's going to perform tonight, what kind of magic he's going to perform tonight. I guess we're going to have to continue to watch this tug of war, that's going on there with the Hornets and our boy Melo Ball, because many of us still don't believe he is holding the keys. And of course, JB came out and told us that he wasn't holding no keys because he drives him crazy when he plays. So any coach that says that this kind of production and this kind of player our boy Melo Ball is driving you crazy, we have to tap our brakes there and know that we are not all in the same car. Some of us are trying to get out. Okay, so we got to wait and see how it's going to unfold tonight's game to see. This is probably just one of those little days off for Gordon. It probably is. I mean, he is a little older there. So it looks like Capella is back. So that big lineup that I was talking about with the Atlanta Hawks, who normally give the Hornets a bit of a problem because they are so so big. So we're gonna see what they do tonight. Yeah, Cody's gonna fill in, which makes them even smaller. They go from 6'5" Cody, 6'8" Gordon to a 6'5" Cody. Now Cody's clearly better rebounder, but look, I see him here on John Collins. He gonna be giving up some watts, a little weight there. Hornets with the tip. Melo with the ball into the front court, over to Miles at the top again. Miles with the first shot up with a three. The iron is good with the Trae ball. Go ahead, Miles. Miles knocks down his first shot they said he was on the line. A long two then. Hornets go up 2-0. Atlanta with the three. That looked like Hunter. Rozier back over to Lamelo. And Lamelo dribbling. Lamelo with the mid-range shot. A little short. Saw it when it left his hands. A little short. Trae getting by Melo, throwing it up to Capella for the two. Melo gonna have to worry a little. I mean, the Hornets gonna have to defend against that because Trae is very aggressive this year with those alley hoops and throwing the ball up to Capella, acting like he's going to shoot it. Trae is having a great year. I think he's second in the league in scoring or somewhere around there. He's playing real efficient as well. Look at Lamelo. He's just getting bounced around like it ain't nothing but Hunter. They switched Lamelo on Hunter. Hornets back up the floor, trying to get a handle on things. Back to Lamelo at the top at the high pick and roll with Plumsley. Lamelo probing, dribbling around, looking for an outlet as he is probing the defense. And we got two players not even paying attention. Cody Martin and Clumsy. They're not even watching Lamelo. They're not even looking to see what's going on. 4-2 with 10:14 to go. Trae Young with the ball at the top there, taking his first shot is a wet. Knock down that three ball. Nice shot there, Trae. I'm a fan of that young fella. I like him. I liked him in college. I've always been rooting for him. As Melo goes in, Plumsley tried to do what I was talking about before. As Melo tips the ball back out, Plumsley has the ball dribbling it like he's Magic Johnson over to Bridges. Bridges off to him. Plumsley tries to do a backward dunk of some kind or a little flippy. Didn't go in. Atlanta up 7-2. Trae Young with another three. Iron unkind. Hornets in the front court. Miles with the ball over to Terry, back around the top to Cody. Cody dribbling it over to Lamelo. Lamelo dancing on Herder. Dribbles it over to Cody Martin underneath. Cody Martin is in there with them trees, and he hesitates, and that gives Capella and the rest of that front line chance to get ready to have a block party. Who was invited? Cody Martin was invited to that block party. Iron unkind. The Hawks off. The Hornets ain't not making no shots at all right now. Melo in the front court. He's dribbling back and forth over to Terry at the top. Melo goes through. Terry goes through. Oh! Tacks the basket. Capella comes over to contest, and Terry gets fouled. 7-2, 8:36 to go. Yeah, they're not. They're not coming out with the same continuity as they have the last couple of games of kind of sharing it and getting it around and moving the defense. Terry misses the first of two, which is kind of indicative of them being off. They are about 4 games, I think, above 500. So, and they've won they won a few in a row. So, this might be one of them games where they just, they're just not able to sustain. We don't know. We're gonna see. It's gonna be a long game. He makes one of two, 7-3. Ice Trae brings the ball across the top of across the half court line. Terry Rozier on him. A little slip screen with Hunter over to Collins. Collins up over to Capella, and they play the 2 big man game. Capella knocks it in 9-3. Cody Martin with the ball, trying to make a play, almost turned it over. Back to Melo. Melo's got Herder on him again. Melo throws it up to alley hoop up to Plumlee. Clumsy throws it down. That one he connected with. All right. 9-5. With 7:50 to go in the first quarter. Hawks with the ball. Oh, that was a nice pass by Trae. He just Capella didn't have his feet right. Clumsily dribbling the ball up the court over the timeline, trying to be Tragic Johnson. Oh, he has a Magic Johnson moment. Throws it up to the alley hoop to Miles Bridges. Miles throws it down. 9-7. Here we go. We back off. Melo in the front court. Oh, with the throwdown. His first basket is a dunk. How many of us would have predicted that? How many of us would have predicted that Melo's first basket would have been a dunk? I don't think many of us. 9-9. The Hornets have two turnovers in a row here, locking down. Very good. Lamelo playing pretty good defense on Herder there. Over in the front court, Clumsy with the ball. Clumsy, please throw it to somebody else like Melo or somebody else. Please throw it to somebody. Go get it, Melo. Melo throws it into Clumsily. Back over to Clumsily. He gets fouled by John Collins. They're him and Cody Martin playing hot potato back and forth between each other in the paint. Nice. That was a nice little throwdown by Miles, and nice hit ahead to Melo for 9-9 with 6:40 to go in the first quarter. Hornets go to a timeout. Let me look in the chat here and see who's in here. Okay. Suave the Smooth Go said, Coach Joe, bless up, Unc. How you doing there, nephew? Good to see you. Hope all is well there. Good to see you. Hope all is well there. Good to see you. Trent says, straight fire. There is the link. We're going to have Aquarius to be in a little bit. He had something that came up, I think, that he had to attend to. And, we know how life is. Sometimes life does not stop for our plans. So we expect him to be in. I see DJ put the StreamYard in the chat box. Anybody want to come in and share a little bit and come in with Coach Joe and share something with the family. Tell us what you see. Feel free. You know how we are here. You know how we are at DJ's Raw Uncut Truth, Raw Media, RawTruth Media. There we go. Coach gonna get it right too. Trent said no Gordon pushed the Temple Hornets. Yeah, Gordon ain't really got in the game that much. That alley hoop got him in the game. Well, why not? It's true. He hit that three. Got that three. Hit that three. The first three. Smooth. How you doing there, nephew? What's going on with you?
Coach Joe, what's up, Unc? How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing?
Man, doing blessed on this Sunday. I cannot complain.
Good. What you seeing today on this Sunday night in the NFL with Melo Holic?
Well, we looking, we looking to look good so far without Gordon Slayward not being in the lineup.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see Book Knight get some playing time.
Yeah, that would be really nice. I'm gonna tell you, I would like to see, which I don't think we will, because I think this is gonna be a nail biter if they end up in the game. It's going to be a tough game, back and forth, because this matchup is tough for the Hornets to me.
Mm-hmm.
See, the way the Hornets are playing now, stealing, getting out, using their speed and their quickness, they gonna have to do that to me for 40 minutes. And the Atlanta already has a recipe of how to get their baskets. They go through Trae, and he initiates it all from the ball movement to the alley hoops to the kickouts, to the speed they play with. So
No, yeah, no, you definitely right about that. And I feel like Melo got a mismatch on him. Like, who's guarding
mm.
him on defense? It's Trae, right?
No, they putting Herder on him. Somebody that's about as tall and outweighing him and very athletic.
Man, I feel like anybody guarding Lamelo is a mismatch. If they let my boy do his thing.
Well, you know what? I do too, but we know that he ain't playing in an environment where he can do his thing.
Yeah,
So he gotta, do the best that he can do. With the time that he gets, clumsily misses both free throws.
what the hell?
Family, Smooth and family.
It's
They
a
got rid of Bismack Biyombo. He down there in Phoenix playing like he is just a
cutting
new
up,
guy.
cutting
Isn't
up,
he
huh?
cutting up, Smooth?
He's cutting up, man. Man, boy, I ain't never seen Bismack like that.
I mean, I've been amazed watching Biz play. I mean, the other day he had 14 points, 8 assists, or 8 rebounds, 5 assists. I was like, what? And it wasn't even like the end of the game.
No. And this is my question. This is my question. I was like, where was this Bismack Biyombo when we had him on the Bobcats?
Mm,
We had him on the
mm,
Hornets.
mm. Playing with some different folk. You know what I mean? Playing with a
Yeah.
different organization. Melo with the ball, driving it in, out. Come, Terry. See, he throwing the ball to open spaces, thinking that his guys know that these are
Oh my
open
God.
spaces, and they standing around watching him play. God,
Man.
dog, they don't know yet that Melo makes passes, the ball moves the defense, and so that they can get open shots and open spaces.
Focus.
Wow.
All they gotta do is focus and be ready for the passes. You know that?
And move to the open spaces when their man and defense shifts, going to guard him. It's two doggone turnovers in a row where the Hornets are standing around watching like they don't know they're playing with LaMelo Ball. This is so weird to me.
It's weird to me as well, man. Oh my God. It's like they
But
don't
but but
wanna.
but you know what it is though, Smooth. They just not in that kind of sync.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just ain't in that kind of sync. I mean, I think all of the micromanaging that JB does, that they're confused. Melo with the ball at the top, over to Terry at the top. Terry driving in, Terry over over the redhead. Terry being very aggressive going to the basket. And you know what, family? That's what they're gonna need today. They're gonna need
Attack that basket.
to definitely be going to the basket today. They're gonna have to move those big bodies and make those guys play them. Their quickness,
Yeah. Especially if what's the name? Capella's not in. Yeah, take that as an advantage. Take that as an
especially
opportunity.
when Capella's not in. Exactly right. But I mean, they still got John Collins in, and sometimes they come in with the young kid, the big O, the kid that played with Melo.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
And he's been playing pretty well too since he's been back.
Mm.
12
Oh,
to 9 with 5:50 to go. Melo's still in the game, family. They haven't taken him out yet. Look at there, JB. Atlanta over the half court line. Herder out front with Cody on him, around it to Denario, down to Collins. Collins over the top of Bridges. Collins really is kind of in some ways, a mirror of Bridges in some ways.
yeah.
Melo back at him across the timeline to Terry, half court line. Melo for three, wide open. I mean, if he was any more open, he could have sold tickets, and and it came up short. Nice defense on Trae as he drives in, heading back the other way. Melo's going back the other way, around the back to clumsy for Butler service for the slam dunk, family. Slam dunk.
Come on,
Woo!
man. The purple goat, the Prince of the 704.
There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we talking about
Yes,
right
sir.
there. Yes, indeed. The defense and turns it into offense. Oh, Melo blocked Trae. Okay, and then Miles, there was a block party, and who was invited? Trae Young. Yeah, because he got blocked twice on one shot.
And now I
Melo
can't say.
tipped it up to Miles. Miles blocked it.
Now I
14 to
can't say.
12, Trae Young at the top dribbling on Miles. Melo comes over and darts, and he throws the alley hoop up. Cody Martin breaks it up there on the run. Fast break, up the Terry's up to Miles. Miles with the slam dunk. Woo! Wait a minute. Out and running today
On a Sunday.
in the first quarter. Yes, on a Sunday. Coach McMillan doesn't like what he sees for Atlanta. He calls a timeout. Smooth, what we talking about, Smooth?
Man, we talk about, man, this is electrifying, man. Hey, man, yeah, they doing their thing tonight so far, man. I'm already real happy, that Tom Brady ain't going to the Super Bowl. I know we all wanted that.
Yes, and let me go peek over on there, switch over real quick and go peek at that game over there on that other side because my homeboy is playing tonight too. And
oh, okay.
Want to see who gonna be that who the last four standing will be tonight.
Well,
We're gonna see who is going to be the last one standing. Wow, so he let Melo's he's letting him play here. I guess with those two Gordon and McDaniels out, you would think that Melo would just automatically get more time, right?
Yeah,
But
think that.
JB has a way of like I said, he'll mess up a one-car funeral. So what you think he gonna do, he'll turn around and do something completely ridiculous. What you
Something
think,
you
my
wouldn't
brother?
even expect it.
I
Nah,
know.
you hit that right on the money. Huh?
Like, how did he do that? Well, why would you do that? Really? God, dog. Trent said with no Jaden and no Hayward, I think Ish will be rewarded minutes over book night, unfortunately. Yeah,
I hope
absolutely.
not.
Thunder R says Melo predicted Melo gonna have 21, 7, and 7. Trent said Terry missed 2 free throws already. I know, huh? I know, huh? Makes no sense at all. Trent said, let me see what Trent said. Trent said, trust me, coach. JB itching to get ish. There you go. Itching to get ish.
I like that. Shit, I'm
Look
itching
at this.
right now, but
It's
I'm
like Lob City, smooth. Smooth. Look at all these lobs. Just lob after
man.
lob after look at Lob City.
They trying to get ready for this dunk contest, huh?
Huh? Look, Clippers when they had Chris Paul,
Chris Paul and Blake.
DeAndre, right?
And DeAndre, yeah.
Yeah, that's when they was Lob City, right?
Air Miles.
This look like, hey, look, Lob City look like it's in the 704, man. I don't know,
Yes,
and I ain't
sir.
telling you, I'm telling you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I mean,
sir.
look,
I
when
agree
you
with
got
that.
clumsily dribbling the ball up the court, across the half court line, throwing an alley hoop to Miles, come on, something is in the water over there in Charlotte, up in the 704. Don't get it twisted.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, Unc. It's that Airbnb in that water. It's covering it
That
up.
Airbnb. Yes, indeed. 14 to 14. They back with 4:04 to go in the game. We get our first look at PJ and Kelly Oubre, Blondie. I think Blondie need to get some
Tsunami
touch ups.
Papi.
Turning down a little dark. We say it smooth.
Mm. I said, yeah.
Melo went to the
Somebody
basket
Kelly
with the
Oubre,
old
Tsunami
dipshit with
Papi.
Hezzy. Melo went to the basket with the Hezzy there with to bring the lead back to 16 to 16 with 3:35 to go in
handles.
the quarter. Say that again.
I said, Coach, they better stop playing. Lamelo got them handles too, man.
Yeah, he got them handles, don't he? Trae Young dribbling out in front over Cody. Trae with the three. Trae knocked down the three ball. Straight money as the Hawks take a 3-point lead with 3:13 to go. Melo over the half court line, dribbling, just surveying to the left, back to the right side. Melo flies over to PJ. Oh, and that's over to Miles. Miles turns around. Miles in with the left. Oh, it got blocked. Trae on the run out. Oh, wow. They look like they may end up getting it back, family. Because Atlanta made a train wreck out of that fast break. Oh, and he calls a foul on Miles. Here comes O. Here comes O. This is the young man from Atlanta, number 7, that grew up playing with LaMelo in the backyard that LeVar would be out there working with. Mr. Big O. Yes, indeedy. Shout out to the big baller.
Okay.
Trae Young for another 3-ball. Bang, bang. Look at Trae Young.
You can't get him space.
3 for 4 from 3 tonight.
You can't get
Miles
that boy no
in
space.
with the hezzy turnaround and the finger roll. Shout out to George Gervin, the finger roll. Hunter in.
Legend.
Fast pace, family. I mean, we was talking about the offense was slow. It's been picked up. 24-18. Atlanta's up. Melo for 3. Oh, iron unkind. 24-18 with 1:57 to go. Gallinari at the top, Miles guarding. Oh, Cody Martin almost with the steal. Ice Trae back in with the floater. Yeah, he getting the better of the two today. Oh, no. Good goobly goob. LaMelo turned that thing over.
Come on, Melo.
Turn that thing over. It's a 10-point game, 28-18. Yeah, not making them shots.
I want to see what my boy Kai Jones can do too. I think Kai Jones got the potential. He could be like a baby Giannis.
Okay.
Yeah, if you really look at his game, and
Cody Martin just blocked Trae Young's 3. Oubre with the layup. 28-20 with 58 seconds to go.
Come on, y'all.
Atlanta. Gallinari at the top, back over to Trae Young at the top. PJ steps out and guards him. Just dribbling, probing, looking for the mismatch, Cody is fighting like it ain't nothing with the bigger Gallinari. Wow, they look like they in WrestleMania. Or at least at the University of Iowa. They out there wrestling. Boy, they going at it. Look at Cody. He said, y'all know you taller than me, you outweigh me, but
I said they gonna rob.
I'm gonna give you the business. Yes. Here comes a new face for Atlanta. Kevin Knox enters the game in that trade for Cam Reddish.
Okay.
For Knox and some other considerations. Trae Young at the top dribbling on Miles with another 3 as he misses it. Melo gets the rebound off to Terry. Terry is dribbling the ball up, 28 seconds, and over to LaMelo. LaMelo comes back and he's fouled by Trae Young. I don't think these are free throws because I don't think anybody is in the bonus. And I don't think they're going to call that a shooting foul. Are they going to call that a shooting foul? That would be very, 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 very interesting if they do.
They might.
Oh, they might call it because Melo looked like he was trying to lay it up. So I guess they are going to call it a shooting foul. Melo at the free throw line. He takes 1 of 2. He knocks down the first, 21-28. Lou Williams enters the game, affectionately known as
forgot about Lou.
Lemon Pepper Lou. What's up, Lemon Pepper Lou? As Melo knocks down both free throws to cut the lead to 22-28. 6-point lead for Atlanta with 19 seconds to go.
Super delicious.
Yeah, it says Super Thugalicious. What's up there, fam? How you doing? He said, I just turned in, man. Sad we down. Oh, it don't matter. It's early. Oh, who was that with that?
Oh,
Who was that? Oh,
yeah, we got time to pick up. We good.
Melo takes the shot, the last second heave as we go in the quarter at 30-22. Atlanta takes the first quarter. Hornets got a little bit of ground to make up, but I got to admit, I think they woke up. DJ said Lamelo should never play before 35 minutes a game. No other coach would do this to their franchise player.
That's right, DJ. That's right.
Is a fact. That is a fact. So Super Thugalicious, how would you sum up the first quarter?
I'm gonna
You there? Maybe you need to unmute yourself. Let me take a look over at the playoff game and see what they're doing over on that side. Okay. Oh, 7-7 with 3:32 to go in the second. So that looks like that's a defensive struggle. Looks like that's a defensive struggle there in Kansas City. Mahomes is on a run. He's 5 for 5 on this drive, so that must mean so he is locked in. Okay. Oh. All right, let's get back talking about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, who are playing the last game of the weekend to see who will be the final four teams in the the NFL playoffs, to see who will head toward Los Angeles. About 7 minutes for me to the SoFi. It's the SoFi Arena. The new Rams facility and the new Chargers facility is quite amazing too. Watch them build it from the ground up, and it really is a feat of architecture. It's very excuse me, very beautiful, very beautiful. So I imagine Melo, since he played the whole first quarter, he will come out this quarter to start the second quarter. Just a few little analytics. The Hornets are shooting 45% from the field. Hawks are shooting 57%. The Hornets haven't made a three. They're 0 for 6 as a team. And Atlanta is 3 for 9. Ish Smith enters the game. So that's kind of what was going on. Gallinari dribbling. There's Big O. Look at Big O down there fighting clumsily. Got the offensive rebound and the putback bounced out. Terry's playing point. Terry has been getting quite a few assists lately. He had 9 assists last game. I just hope that doesn't as Terry now misses the I'm not sure what that was, family, to be honest with you. That whole last possession to me looked like a train wreck. To be honest with you. So Delon Wright goes to the basket. I think this kid here is the kid that played with Kyle Kuzma at the University of Utah. I think that's him, if I'm not mistaken. He makes both. So, no, he makes one of two, 31-22. Hornets back across the half-court line. Ish over to Terry in the corner, back out to Ish. Ish down to clumsily dribbling on over to PJ. PJ puts it on the deck and drives to the basket to get the layup. Very good, PJ. That was a nice drive. So Jaden looks like he's got the boot on over there on the bench. So he's probably gonna be out a while. He got the boot. 31-24 with 10:43 to go in the second quarter. Ish brings it across the half court line, dribbling, probing over to Kelly Oubre. Oubre takes Gallinari to the basket and just drops him off for the layup. 26-31. 5-point game. Knox with the ball. Gallinari said, everybody's scoring on me. I'm going to take a shot, man, and see if I can get me some get back. He misses. Oubre across the half court line, dribbling to the top. Back over to Terry. Back over to Oubre. Oubre with the three. A little short. The Hornets are currently 0 for 7 from the three-point line. So the three is not kind right now to the Hornets. They haven't found their. I thought that first shot that PJ shot was a three. Apparently, it wasn't. It was a long two. So they are. Oh my stars! You can't do. That's a football. That's a football pick. I'm not sure what you think that is there. A lemon pepper Lou with the shot. Terry pushing it on the rebound, goes in back over to Ish. Ish puts it up from 10, misses it. Atlanta the other way, back down, and Knox finish it with the dunk to go up 33-26. Oh, well, hello there, my brother. How you doing, Aquarius?
What's up, Coach Joe? I am, man. What's happening?
How you doing here? Here, for another edition of the NBA, my brother. Watching this Atlanta and doing this Hornets, man. It's Meloholic Day, right?
No doubt, man. We get excited. I know everyone in the chat get excited as well, being Meloholics and supporting a young prodigy, man. But it looks like the Hawks, they came out blazing, and it seems like Charlotte going to have to pick up their intensity and try to stay close. They can't let them blow them out because, this is a team they know very well, Coach Joe, as you know.
That is the truth. As Ish Smith brings it across the timeline, Terry for the three. Terry misses it. Ish gets the rebound. There's PJ for the three. Off. The three is not open yet, family, in Charlotte. The 703 has not opened the three ball yet. Hornets are 0 for, I think, 11 right now from the three-point line. At 33-27, Atlanta. Right over to Knox. Knox for the three. I think he just barely hit backboard. Terry across the timeline. Probing, dribbling over to PJ, back out to Terry. Terry loses it. Terry dribbling, probing on Gallinari around Clumsley. They took the ball from Clumsley. He tried to, do a little bit more than he can do. Trying to dribble the ball and make moves to the basket. Well, I guess he must feel re-energized, boy, in his career because I've watched him play since he's been in the club. I ain't never seen him do the stuff that he's doing. He's just taking all kinds of liberties here at feeling all kinds of empowered, I should say, over here with the Hornets. John Collins re-enters the game. Gallinari goes out. 27-33 still, with 8:13 to go in the second. Ish over to Plumsley. He's out there with the high pick and roll and turns it over. And then Terry comes down and gets it back. Somebody help him. Where's all the players running away to? He got three Hawks trapping him, and they running away. And then Ish gets his shot beat down like you're playing with a kid on a Nerf ring. Who was that blocked that shot? Ish's shot. That was just so elementary school. King C, how you doing there, young G? He says, shout out to the RawTruth media. Coach Joe, much love and respect. How is JB treating my dog Melo? Well, he played the whole first quarter today. So he's sitting out so far the first half of the second. I expect to see him back in the game here. Oh, we are seeing Book Knight back in the game, not Melo. Okay, so he put
nice
in the game.
Nice.
Oh, is that big O for the dipsy doodle little layup in to put Atlanta up 35-27. One of Melo's Chino Hill's buddies. There's Book Knight's first shot of the game. Three is, we won't talk about it. 35-27. Trae Young is back in the game. See, this is why I'm upset with that makes me mad about JB. So Trae Young is back in the game. I understand you want to play Book Knight. I want you to play Book Knight too. But when the leading point guard for the other team, the starting point guard from the other team goes back in the game, then our boy should go back in the game too. Wow. King C says, shout out to Aquarius 21. Blessings to you, my brother.
What's up, King C?
RawTruth Media. He said, DJ said, keep shooting, Book Knight. Yes, indeed. We're going to a timeout here at 6:59 with 35-27. Atlanta's running back out on them again. Peeking at my game over here. Oh, the Chiefs then went up. Okay. 14-7 with 1:40 to go in the second quarter. Not a whole lot of scoring in that game. How about that Ram thing there, my brother?
Man, I'm so happy. I'm one of my most glorious day of the NFL playoffs. Not seeing Brady. I'm so sick of seeing Brady. Personally, he's the greatest guy. I think he's a great family man. He does a lot for the community. I think he helps a lot of his teammates. He's good friends with Antonio Brown. But I'm so sick of seeing him going to the Super Bowl, man. I'm so happy. So right now, I'm rooting for your Rams, Coach.
Okay. Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just tired of seeing Brady going.
I heard that.
Brady or the Patriots. Anybody but them. That's how I feel.
Yes. Well, I'm certainly in Los Angeles, but I am by no stretch a Rams fan. I am bereft. I don't have a football team. I just root for the players and support the young men.
And how happy the Los Angeles Rams are having, if they win the next game, they get to stay home a second game, but not having to go up and play in frigid temperature in Green Bay.
Facts. Amazing, huh? I know they're happy.
Amazing. So just as long as you ain't out there scalping, Coach. I just wanted to kind of break the ice, getting on the show a little late. I had to do some errands, man. I had to do a little errand that popped up, man.
Cool.
But it looks like they're keeping it close. But Atlanta won that last game, man. They hungry. They know this is a big game to Atlanta.
It is.
They trying to get back on track. And the Hornets, man, they better – I don't know what's going on, but he's trying to use that same formula when Book the Cook had, 24 against Atlanta? They lost, but he showed out. No, they won that game.
They did.
They actually won that game. Yeah, Book the Cook, man, he was cooking in that game. After that, man, we ain't seen him since. Now it looks like he's getting in early. But that dunk was just nasty last week. I mean, the last couple games.
Facts.
Couple days. That was an incredible dunk. But how our boy Melo Verse is doing, man? How many
Doing his
points?
thing. Doing his thing. He played the whole quarter, more of a facilitator than anything else. Shooting when the ball was swung to him, that kind of thing. Being a little aggressive here and there, but not a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
But just doing a little bit of everything. 35
Well,
to
the
27. They're back. Miles tries to thread the needle into Book Night. That was a very nice pass. You look tired. Why you look tired to me, boy? Atlanta's in the bonus now, 35 to 27. This is the second time. My brother, let me ask you a question.
yes, sir.
If let me see, is this an early game for Charlotte? This isn't an early game for Charlotte, is it? Book Night goes in for 2. Man tries to get in. Terry's fighting with it too, and Terry ends up finishing it. Nice way to fight, Terry. 29 to 35. Terry make the free throw, he can cut the lead here to 5. But nice Book Night going in. Nice Book Night.
This is not an early game.
This is not an early game for the Hornets, is it?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
This is around their normal schedule.
Right.
We normally get them at 7. We normally get them at 7. Oh, they started at 7. That's right. They started at 7. Sometimes we'll get them at 7:30. Unless they on a West Coast road trip, we always get them around this time.
Okay. And if you and just hypothesis, just thinking outside the box, you're just thinking at 35 to 30 with 5:58 to go in the second quarter. Melo's still on the bench, by the way. If one of your teammates was kind of yawning here, in the second quarter, just on the bench, they just yawning one time, and then a couple minutes later, they go yawning again. What would you think of that?
I would think that he is not awake and definitely not court aware of where he's physically located, because if he's yawning, that means his body ain't even thinking about getting on the floor, and he definitely is that. I'm gonna give you a word. It reflects just someone just being a lazy vibe.
Okay.
So you shouldn't be yarning. I mean, you could yarn, but that
like one yawn is okay. But then if you get caught doing another one with like 30 seconds, a minute later,
no.
It seemed like maybe you not like you might be saying you're tired or something. I don't know, because usually, see, yawning really means family. Is when it really means when our brain is tired.
Or you overate. Maybe he ate too much in pregame meal.
That part right there. Capella hits the second of 2 to go to 36 to 30 with 5:33 to go, and we got Book Night and Melo in the game together. Who wanted that? You got your wish. Oh, Melo, good googly Chinese goo.
He's young, man. He's young. Young players gonna sometimes make decisions. It just might not look as attractive as we would like to see. But
you know something, my brother? You know who that was? That was young, and that was Melo.
See, he didn't come to play. Come on, Melo, you better wake up, man. You better wake up.
And looking at the box. And looking at that box, if we go to that box and look at that box, DJ got it on the screen. But if we go to that box and look at that box, I'm gonna do that right now because he has looked to me out of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Not himself. Okay, so what we got here? Okay.
And since I'm so far behind, I can only follow your lead and kind of,
Okay. How about 4 turnovers and 2 assists
already.
already?
Yeah, no, I just told you. I just gave you the script.
You did.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Doesn't matter what it is.
If that's the vibe, man, he's definitely making it hard for himself. Because if the headliner say Trae Day, Ice Trae was Cole in the Spectrum Center hitting 40 points, and Melo gets 10 points again, I'm telling you, that ain't good, Melo. Melo verse, that ain't good, brother. So
see. Call me fair. You said the ref didn't see the dude smack Melo on the wrist. That's why he lost the ball in the last play. I'm with you. I saw that, but one leads to the other is what our brother is saying. See, one leads to the other. They're they're coming back because Ice Trae. Nobody out there is perfect, and they all gonna make mistakes. But Melo's been out of sorts this half to me. Just overall. See, his body looks a certain way. His body language looks a certain way when Melo is engaged, being himself, being that franchise player, that avatar that he is, that one of one that he is. See, and this is what I was afraid that oh my stars, look, they showing the picture at him and he yawning again, family. God. And they showing it right there, and Dale probably talking about it might be saying something on the stream.
well, if he's yawning
That's the third time I've seen him yawn. I'm keeping it real. And this time I just saw him doing it on the free throw line or wherever he's at on the floor.
Wow.
And y'all look at him. Be honest, family. Now, those that are in the stream, we Meloholics and we love that boy. But look at his face out there. And you tell me he looked like he awake. He looked like himself. Because it don't look like it to me. At 5:16 to go, Melo across the half court line, out to Book Knight. Book Knight at the top of the key, dribbling. So, oh my stars! And Book Knight just go in and split the defense and throw that thing down.
He's special, man.
What I'm talking about. Him and Melo should be on the floor together. See, and the reason JB don't really want him to really be out there, I know, is because they don't want that. They want Terry to still be that.
Well, from the way of him being there as we speak this early, somebody have spoken up for him above JB, or he wouldn't be out there.
Well, no, they got two people out. Gordon is out and Jaden McDaniels is out. A starter.
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great news. Oh, man, that is wonderful news. It's good to see some young, fresh face, man, to kind of give it a different vibe, man. Book really needs this opportunity.
Mm-hmm. 40 to 32 as Melo brings the ball across the half court line, throws it on the hand to Miles. Miles is dumps it off to PJ. PJ gets fouled. Going to the basket. Looked like he got hit in the private area down there. Looked like it, PJ.
Something always happening with PJ. You ever notice?
Yep.
Either you getting ran over or getting hit in a different place or getting fouled. Always something going on with him, man.
I know, huh? Call me fat. You say he looked like he needs some coffee at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night.
Man, Melo don't drink coffee. I bet you he's not a coffee kid. I bet you. Well, young man, I shall say.
Right.
He don't look like he drink coffee. Have you ever read a story where talking about he love his coffee?
No, never.
Maybe his energy drink. I bet you he does energy drink. I wouldn't be surprised he's sponsored.
He forgot him today. 34, 6-point lead at 40-34 with 4:35 to go. I think Book Night is out the game. Cody Martin. No, Book Night's still in the game. Cody Martin's in the game. Okay. So we set the table. We got Melo and Bridges and Book Night and Cody and PJ. Ice Trae with a long three.
Did he make it?
Rebound across the timeline. Miles dribbling at the top across to Melo. Melo shoots a three. Iron unkind. I didn't expect that ball to go in. I don't expect any of these, to be honest, until he gets some energy in the second half at halftime. Nothing looks in sync to me right now with that with Lamelo.
Wow.
As Hunter just hits a three, and Atlanta goes up 43 to 34, go up 9. Terry's off the bench. Melo with a nice finger roll with the left hand. That was nice. Slicing through the defense. That was nice. Herter from 3. Oh, Herter knocked down a long 3. Bang, bang. Atlanta goes up 36.
Atlanta came to play, man. They really came to play.
Facts. Well, they always get to me, they always play. Look at Melo with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound, 10-point game with 2:46 to play. And Hunter goes in for the dunk, and Miles contests him at the top, and they call a foul. Let me see. They look at the replay here. Let me see. Did he foul him? No, he blocked that straight up. That's a block. Ooh, Miles, that's a great block. That's a great block, Miles. Wow.
Miles, athletic, man. He's compact. He has a springboard for calf.
Jumping off trampolines, huh?
Yeah, man.
Miles be jumping off trampolines. He got so much energy in that body. He is.
Yep.
So strong. So the AFC playoff game goes to halftime at 14-14.
No, Buffalo is for real, man.
Absolutely. Both teams look like they go today. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead and finish.
No, he just at the free throw line.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that I feel like Buffalo and the Chiefs are the two best teams that was in the playoffs for the AFC. So I believe whoever win this game tonight, they believe it also. They got a home game, and they definitely going to give somebody the business, meaning Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to give them the business.
Mm-hmm. Miles to the basket over Gallinari for a nice and one. Traditional and one there. Nice, Miles. GL Busy says that Lamelo looks kind of exhausted for a couple of games by now. Interesting. I didn't notice it in any other game, but I noticed that the yawning today. In today's game, I hadn't noticed it in any other. and he didn't look tired and to me. But you know, hey, you certainly could be right.
Yeah, they better keep it within 10.
Well, Atlanta goes up 50-38 with 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the second quarter. Melo at the top dribbling around, goes over to PJ. PJ puts it on the deck, turns it over. Oh, Atlanta turns it back over to PJ. PJ to Cody for the dunk. 40-50. Atlanta up 10 with 1:37 to go. Well, I know they got energy drinks around there at that doggone facility or something, but he needs something.
Yeah, you know,
I'll tell you what would help him, my brother. What you think about this? Keep his butt on the floor all game.
That's right. That is right. Absolutely. That will make him, without any effort, break right into the flow.
Yep.
Break into the flow of the game.
Yeah.
Because if our guys looking like that, man, you know, it's a real thing, you know.
Another three for Atlanta. Miles back at him with his three. Iron unkind. Hawks take a 53-43 lead. The Hornets have yet to make a three-pointer, family. They're leading. They're one of the leading three-point shooting teams in the league. And they don't have 1 3. And they're down 11. Not bad. Not bad. I got to say.
Absolutely. If they haven't been on point with their threes and they close, that's a 3-possession game right there. But they got to keep it close, though.
54-42. Trae Young is at the free throw line. I hope he's just shooting 2. I know he's not shooting 3. He knocks down both of them.
Atlanta he's great.
Oh, Atlanta goes up by 3.
He's one of the best. He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
Melo tipped it back in. I don't know how he did that. Wow. It looked like some kind of weird thing. Oh, my studs. Wait till you see it, my brother. I don't know how he tipped that ball back in there. I mean, Terry's missing there. So he gets an offensive rebound and a basket on that one. 55-44 with 14 seconds to go in the half. Might be a good one tonight, Golden State and Utah.
Yeah. It sounds like a great, but Utah has just been losing to a lot of bad teams lately.
So that's the half for family. 44. The Hornets going to the halftime. Which one say, oh my God, Coach, Lakers getting thumped by the Heat. Yeah, I saw earlier. They just getting mollywopped. Atlanta's up 55-44 going into the half. A little uneven half there for the Hornets and particularly for Melo Ball. Anybody got any stats for Melo? You know, to see let me see here. Oh, my stars. The Lakers are getting thumped 98-77. Woo-wee. They're taking their belt out on them. Okay, so Melo's 4 for he played 17 minutes. Miles is the only one to play more. He was 4 for 10 from the field, 0 for 5 from 3, two free throws. So he's got 10 points, and Miles has 12. and the whole team is over from three. Go ahead, Elias. I mean,
Yeah. Basically, that's not good. I mean, he can hit a couple in a row, but I like to see his percentage get back up there. That's Melo verse I'm talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I think it's a good one tonight. The Grizzlies are playing the Mavericks tonight in Dallas.
Whoa,
That should be a good one.
that's gonna be great, man.
Magic right now putting it on the Bulls 96-81.
See, you call them trap games, but man, it's just matchup sometimes.
Sometimes it is, yes. Go ahead.
Yes. So I just feel like when you take any given night, of course anybody can get beat on any given night, but the thing that you want to see in any given night is effort. It looks like the Hornets are playing hard. The score is close enough, but around the league, man, some nights, some of the best teams don't, they put forth the effort, but you know what I mean, kind of like from the start to finish.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of how I feel about it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
So you got to be constantly playing hard all the time, making sure you put forth the effort. In the NBA, it's a little easier because, take, Trae, from Atlanta Hawks, he's number one or top rated point guard in the East. He just had a Brinks truck type contract. So what are you going to tell him? I mean, really, McMillan, what are you going to tell him? How you going to motivate him? You know what I'm saying? You got to tread water. Tread water when you get a player and pay him all that money, because in the NBA, unlike the NFL, a guy's going to fight hard for that $1 million. But it's $100 million in the NBA. But it's less players. But the popularity, is similar around the world. If you go by the world standard, basketball NBA is on the level of domestically speaking only about the NFL. So I personally feel that guys out that on a 53-man roster in the NFL, maybe like the 46, 47, 48 spot, I mean, he's not making much. And if he's a rookie, he's making a rookie minimum salary, which is about $200,000, $300,000. Now, by our standards for 16 weeks compared to 52 weeks, that's a lot of money, but not for their standard, for the punishment their bodies are going through.
Facts.
So I like to see NBA players give more effort. That's the one thing I see, is that can you match every night? Because it's every other night. And Meloverse should be getting in a cold tub. He should have a routine. Kobe would get in a cold tub. Michael Jordan. You got to preserve your body. There's so much money that all they have to do is get a hypoponic tank and put their body immersed inside of that tank and rejuvenate their cells. You got that technology. Back in the day, when I was coming up, that didn't exist. So if Meloverse is not taking care of his body like LeBron James, which we see, he's the GOAT, like Jordan, like Brady, and like the rest of them. He's the GOAT because he's the greatest athlete I've ever known to take care of their body, to make sure, spend so much money on their body. Now, James Harrison, a linebacker for the one that had that number 98, that had 99, that had that fumble return when he helped Mike Tomlin win his first Super Bowl. Now, he used to spend $250,000 towards the end of his career to play longer. But he was smart because that every year he played, the more his money is going to be, in his pension or his 401k. So he's going to get it back. I'm talking about Melo's yawning tonight on the sideline. It seems like some guys come out, they play with a lot of effort, and some of their teammates don't. So that's why I wanted to mix all that in the pot, family, and let you know that the game within the game and seeing players, and a lot of times the players, you don't see the same type of effort every night, and it has a lot to do with the mindset. You remember I told you the mind is all is God, and we are one in the mind of God? Well, some nights, some players get affected by, maybe some daily activity they had that particular day, or something that they did different off of their normal schedule when they got a home game. But nevertheless, Melo gonna have to wake up, get him some, energy drink or something, and kind of match his intensity with Miles. I see Miles springboarding all over the place. Now, Miles trying to get that all-star. Maybe somebody whisper, the little birdie in his ear, say, hey, man, you close. You might be an all-star. Miles said, hey, on a bag year too, a new contract, man, shoot. Man, Miles might jump up and sit on the rim and touch on top of the back. So, go ahead, Coach.
No, I hear you. My brother, that's exactly right. Belly Play said, Melo be so nonchalant, shaking my head, dude, was yawning the whole first half, Coach. This got to change, and we need to be more critical of his nonchalant and don't care attitude. Dude looked like he just woke up. Yeah, absolutely. That's what Aquarius was just saying. We brought this up early when I saw him on TV. When I saw it, him yawning, I asked Aquarius about it because this isn't, it doesn't fit in my deal. If I'm coaching and I got a player yawning, and it's the evening. It's an evening game. It ain't a morning game. It ain't a back-to-back, which this isn't. I'm going to be going, what? What's going on? See, because it's not just about him. It's about the team as well. Because his teammates know that he's tired. Or he looks tired. Or he's yawning. That's who know it. Aquarius, what you think about that?
Well, no doubt. I don't think he even thinking once, twice, three times told over there. I don't think he is basically concerned about the daggone all-star. But Miles showing you he's concerned. So I believe that having 10 points, the type of game, and they really going to have to put the clamps on the Hawks. But we know a Hawk, one of their greatest assets, soaring in the sky. They are air creatures, family. They soar like the eagle, like the hawk, like the falcon, like the cardinal, like any bird. They got a strong, like they say in the South, they got a strong grip,
Yep.
a strong grip. So basically, I just feel like, Melo gonna have to pick it up, and I think he will. But it's great to have Melo exist so we can have something to talk about. Isn't that the truth, Coach?
Absolutely. And and the other thing is I'm not gonna make too big of a deal out of it because it's 82 games, it's a long season, and nobody is perfect. Okay, that's the other thing too.
Fact.
Okay, nobody's not gonna make any mistakes and stuff like that. But we all have been talking about, we have been chronicling, we've been talking about what he's under. That's mentally draining on you. See, that's mentally draining on you. See, to anybody, when you having to battle and battle people, not physically, but the mental stress of all of that drama. So, we'll see. Marco Nori says Melo just tired of the games. He went from happy to be in the league to damn, man, they messing with my game. Lamelo was clowning Lonzo before he knew the game within the game. He needs to call his pops.
Yeah. Yeah, his pops will really, be straight South Central Chino Hills on him. Boy, now I taught you better than that. I taught you. You playing like SHIT. You looking bad. You making me look bad. That's how he'll be talking. And
Yep,
all he'll be doing is shaking his foot, shaking his leg, like looking down. Look up at me, boy. I'm talking to you.
Facts.
Yeah, man. So no, it's one of those games. But Trae Day got the memo. I bet you Trae Day got the memo, family. I guarantee you Trae Day ain't gonna play on this one. He knows.
Well,
it's gonna.
Trae Day didn't taste it the playoffs. Trae Day didn't taste it the big time, and the ball is in his hands. So he he'd never afford that. Melo don't know what's going on over there with him. He may not even be playing hardly.
Yeah, Trae Day got that what? He got that 265 or 245. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
So, he that's probably why they started so slow. He got paid so much, family, he couldn't even move that fast. He wasn't shooting better. He was barred down with all the brick trucks on his shoulders. All that paper, man. All that paper. I bet you the national debt ain't affect him. Yeah, so, we got to liven it up, family, because without you, we don't exist, and we really enjoy giving it to you the way we see it. And Coach Joe, he always, and then we got a shout out to DJ and RawTruth Media for presenting you another Hornets game, and you enjoy it. And let's see what our guy do. But at least he had more points or tied what he had in 4 quarters in the last game.
Facts.
So he's definitely looked like he's been a little bit more aggressive, because he would have to have a 30-point game, family, to get his 20-point average back up. He got to go out and drop 30 plus at pretty soon. He better pick a team and get some rest. And basically, he got to give us a 30-plus game if he going to get back up to 20 points. Because here's my take on it, family. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if you guys thought this way. You probably have. But I feel like what's going to happen is once he become an all-star, then he's going to be like Neo in the Matrix. He may be a little bit of a doubting Thomas a little bit, as you would say. I know I am an all-star, but all these things happening around me. And, of course, we know Coach JB be doing them that way. And but once you get that nod, maybe he just might say, you know what? This is my team. They can't do nothing to me. And the worst thing they could do is send me a one-way ticket out of here. I think you're going to see more 30-point games, because this kid has been pushed into a corner. He has not been shooting the ball well lately. There's been a lot of activity around him. He needs his father in his ear, and Lonzo and them say, look, Melo, listen, man, you got to just stay focused on what you can. Stay focused on, making sure you keep shooting, but you got to get your rest. You got to, take care of your body. You got to put them points up, man. You can't be affected by that. But I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Every time I do something, I'm being judged on this and that. Man, listen, you better focus, man. Wake up. wake up, and that's where he's at. I feel like he's definitely is going to bounce back with points tonight, but we got to have a 30 plus to get him back to 20 average because he's been dwindling like water down a gutter.
Well, the second half has started. The Hornets are the only people that have. I mean, the Hawks are the only people that have scored. Trae Young was fouled on a 3-pointer by Cody Martin, his third foul. So he had 4. The score is 60-44. Miles just shot a 3, and the iron was unkind. At 10:55 to go in the third, it's 60-44. Oh, nice run out there by Terry. They got a steal there. Terry, nice pass to Cody. Cody caught it and threw it down. Melo with the rebound. Melo off the rebound, pushing it up over to Miles. Miles knocks John Collins over, pick up an offensive foul, so they get nothing out of that trip. He should have been that's just one of them plays. Bang, bang, happening real fast. Nobody's fault.
Bang, bang, like John Witherspoon. Bang, bang.
Right. Bang, 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 bang. Melo just acted himself and got him a offensive foul charge called against Hunter. Nice acting, Melo, because that was certainly a little bit of theater there.
Yeah, Melo is learning, man. He gonna understand you got to be friends with them referees, man. They can make your life miserable because they're not refs. They're not what you think they are. They are judges on the court.
They got clumsily trying to make plays and being like Draymond Green. I don't get this at all, man. This is so weird to me, family. That JB is trying to do that. That he is doing it. He ain't trying. He's doing it.
What is that, Coach Joe?
Got Plumlee many times facilitating like he's Draymond.
Wow, man. That, to me, Clumsley is the leader of the old school. He don't fit well at all with Melo. I mean, if you count all the mishandled passes Melo gave him, I'm surprised Melo even looked his way.
Miles at the free throw line for the and 1, 15. 49-60. Cut the lead to 11. Trae Young crossing the timeline. I would say Cody Young's done a pretty good. Cody Martin's done a pretty good job on him. Herder for 3. Bang, bang.
Yeah, he's a shooter now.
Yeah, Hornets couldn't rotate. They didn't rotate that well that time. Melo for the little runner, it missed.
Yeah, he missing runners, man. God.
Well, I mean, it was kind of was like, kind of a runner, kind of not, and I think he was just kind of Terry with the steal and the dunk. All right, to take the lead to 51-63. I mean, the thing about them, my brother, they playing, they are playing hard. They like they just standing around. They just not making shots efficiently tonight. That's just really what it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at Ice Trae out there dancing on Miles. Got Miles hopping around like a Mexican jumping bean. Oh my stars! Like a Mexican jumping bean, and then drops a 3 right on his head. And then he sees Melo getting ready to throw the long ball to Bridges, and he good. He undercuts him. Oh, shucks. I hope Miles didn't hurt himself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a lot. It's just a lot of contact for me. I'm not sure that. I think they call it calling a timeout. 66-51 with in the third with 8:28 to go in the third quarter. Hornets got some. They got some work to do. Looking over the game, my brother. Kansas City up 17-14 with 5 minutes to go in the third, and Buffalo's punting.
Yeah, it's gonna come to the fourth, man.
It is,
because that Cam Akers, man, after he fumbled the first time in the first quarter, I would have, as a head coach, called him over and said, "Listen, man, I know you want to do all this freakish stuff like you did your first year, but man, every carry is precious. Fall down. I'd rather for you to fall down and not get the extra yard than to go get the extra yard and fumble." And that really almost cost them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, sure did.
But Kroenke, man, he probably had his pacemaker on that game, man. Because I know he probably felt like he was about to have one. Fred Sanford around this joke. He'd have been like Red Fox. You remember Red Fox?
Yeah, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to see you, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
You big dummy.
Yeah,
yeah, we love Red Fox. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I think Nate McMillan is challenging that foul on Ice Trae. Wow, they are in it. You're right. They do want to win this game.
Yeah, man, they want to win this because they realize the games that they let get away, they lost too many games early, and they're going to have to fight that much harder. It's going to be hard on them in the playoffs. In order for them to get back some of these games, like you said, grown men games, they're going to have to win this game tonight. And T-Mac know that.
Mm-hmm.
And if they don't win this game tonight, it's going to put Charlotte in an even better driving seat.
Yeah.
So this is a big one. And I expect, Trae, they maybe play the whole second half. He might come out one time for a short rest. Don't be surprised.
So the coach's challenge, I guess didn't do nothing. They call it jump ball. I guess when you hit people with your body, like in football, in basketball, it doesn't count. I don't know, man, what's going on.
No, they can't allow you to win too many of those. I just saw that. Yeah, they can't allow you to win too many of those.
66-53, Hornets up 13. Trae Young bringing the ball across the half court with Cody Martin guarding him pretty closely.
Wow, this don't look good. This look like one of them games they ain't gonna. I'm sorry, Coach Joe, but
they lose to Atlanta often. This is a bad matchup for them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because when you say JC and Capello, that's enough. That's a handful. That's a handful right there. Capello and Collins. Yeah.
I mean, they're fighting for a loose ball. And I think they're looking to see if Lamelo made a flagrant foul or something that they and the way they usually call it, they probably gonna call it a flagrant. It's just amazing to me how now I don't think I'm gonna get used to this it's gonna take me a while to get used to this, where you can body people because weight matters, mass and weight and speed matter. I mean, these people got to know that. Now, smacking people and all that, and trying to block their shots and trying to steal it and smacking them, that's a different story. But when people are in the air and people are challenging them and they're making body contact, that's a foul. If somebody hits you with their body while you in the air,
that's a foul.
this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You can't they can't interpret that correctly. That thing with Miles was up in the air. Trae Young's trying to steal the ball. He's running in that direction. So clearly he crashes into Miles. He's just bigger than Miles is just bigger than him by so much. They called Lamelo for a flagrant. He's just bigger than him so much that he didn't even fall. All the times Melo get hit in the face, get hit in the eye, all this other, they never call nothing. Him trying to get the ball, steal the ball. Clearly trying to hit the ball. He clearly wasn't hitting the ridiculous.
Well, how many minutes? Where you at, Coach?
It's 68-53 with 7:38 to go in the third quarter, family. Why are we still talking about it? I thought y'all already said what it was. Just let him shoot the ball and let's keep playing. God dog. But this is if he make all of the free throws, this ain't gonna help him. And that's why I'm PO that he freaking called that. He had to look at that. That it wasn't nothing. You don't even see the dude. It was nothing. You don't see him holding his eye. Nothing.
I'm gonna tell you, man. It don't look good. It don't look good for our Hornets tonight, family. Don't be disappointed. Melo's getting his minutes, and Coach JB is letting him play tonight. And hey, like Coach said, everything is relative.
Yeah.
That yawning is adding up to something tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think, Coach, they probably lose by 15 plus points the way it looks, because Atlanta have all their top dogs, and they are on a little winning streak. So they mark this one on their calendar, and for them to get to the playoffs, because they 11, 10, somewhere like that, Coach. Are they 10?
Something like that.
Yeah, they're not. Go ahead.
I know Melo just missed another three.
Yeah, he shouldn't be shooting threes like that all the time. He got to look. He's gonna have to learn. You got to get some easy baskets, the way you said it before, because you can't just keep shooting the ball up every night and expect to be, good at it. I put Oubre in the game too, because it seems like Oubre, they need a spark, and they need to cut that lead down. They're at home. The crowd is quiet and sitting on their butt. They got to do something, man. They got to do something.
It's almost a 20-point lead now.
See, I told you.
Yeah, they again, we talked about this, fam, at the beginning of the game. That's why I'm not too upset about it. Y'all can even hear it. They won quite a few games. I think they won 4. This might be their 5th or 6th win in a row.
Yeah, they tried
it. That's a lot for this team.
Yeah.
Meaning, that's a lot of success to get used to when you're young.
When you young, wow.
See, because when you're young and you're a player, when they say you can't, young people can't they get drunk on their success, thinking we can't be beat. We got it. And then you come in and you don't got it, and you get blown out of the gym. And that's what's happening to them tonight. They get blown
by a divisional opponent, right?
Yep.
So
by a divisional opponent, and all divisional games are needed. So
yep. So let's just give a shout out to DJ and RawTruth Media and everyone in the chat. Listen, put your questions in the chat and let's talk about it, because I can't see them winning tonight. I'm sorry. I just got to be real with y'all. You know, we're going to watch it, but I just feel like there's all around, there's not enough good shooting on the Hornet side. Whatever they did earlier today, the night before, it wasn't good enough, because I see a team, as Coach Joe said, not shooting the ball well. That equals losses. That's what it looks like to me. NBA is about shooting that Trae ball. You shoot that Trae ball just decent every night, you'll be in some games. So if Melo ain't hitting the threes and he's over, he better take his butt to the basket, because that's the only way he gonna get easy points. Now I know he's saying, hey, JC and that John Collins and Capella and them boys don't play now. Them grown men right there. Ain't that, am I right, Coach?
Facts.
Them grown men, boy. John Collins, boy, he'll swat that thing, man. He'll swat that thing out there by the swap meet. Charlotte swap meet, man. He'll knock that thing out the Spectrum Center. So Melo versing them guys, I just don't see it. I've been watching it from the first or second period. Whenever I came in there, Coach Joe, I didn't see it. Like, I didn't see anything that showed me excitement about them.
And I'm with you. Well, I can't say that in the beginning of the game, they came out and they played. They were flying up and down the floor, getting a lot of alley hoops. They were defending, so forth and so on. But again, young teams and teams that don't have had a lot of success, it's hard for them to sustain. And that's what this would be. They would have to be sustaining. But I'm back in. Melo across the front line, dribbling the ball in the front court, dribbling, looking off to PJ. PJ with the three. They finally made a three. That's their first three of the game, I think, as a team.
They
are 1 for 20. So it ain't Melo. It's the team.
Yeah.
The team is 1 for 20 from three.
That is crazy. That's almost hard to believe.
Absolutely. Especially a team that shoots the ball as well from three as they do. At 56 to 75, that was a very weird exchange there. I think Miles went up through the basket to block the shot or whatever. I don't know. My view is the only way they're going to really get back in this game, you got to make threes. You can't get back into a game if you ain't making threes.
Fact.
You got to make threes.
That's why I told you, that's what the NBA is about.
Right. You got to make threes, because that's where we are. And Terry just got a turnover. So they got another possession. He had knocked it off, hurt his leg. So let's see if they can hit another one and get it to 59. Because it's 5 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the third. It's a lot of this game is left. And it's easy when teams are winning to get, overconfident, get fat on what they're doing. He took Melo out and put Oubre in. Oubre shoots a three and it bounces off the front and misses. Goes back the other way.
Yeah, he's looking for points. That's why Oubre. I would have just. But Melo is about what, 25, 26 minutes right now. He played quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what his minutes are, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it looks like you said he was 17 earlier in the first half, so it looks like he's definitely getting a minute.
23 to that football game is, I think, 23 to 21. Josh the quarterback for Josh Allen. He threw a bomb, dude. He hit dude in stride.
Yeah, no, these are the two real teams that could challenge the Rams or San Francisco. It's really. And
75 to 58. Is it on the screen? It is on the screen. I ain't even got to say it. Y'all can just see it on the screen. No, but for those that are listening, okay, there are those that are listening that want to hear it as well, that are looking at looking at their phone. Ice Trae dribbling ball at the top. Another three. He's having a pretty good game today. He's
Man,
having a
I
very good
told
game.
you, man, I told you Ice Trae has learned that it's all about, status, and he want to claim as the king of point guard. He say, I'm the real number one. And Melo sitting up there in La La Land somewhere, and then ESPN gonna talk about the young Eastern point guards. He better get the memo and talk about how Ice Trae him dropped 40 on him and he had 12 points. That's how you don't get in the All-Star Melo verse. They think we always be saying the game is rigged for you. Nope. Coach Borrego got to get his props tonight. He played you. He played you. So we have to tell the truth, man. We got to give balance. It has to be balanced. And we got to call the truth. We can't be one-sided even when we know the boy's yawning and he's sitting over there, looking, up in the Spectrum Center, up in the Raptors somewhere.
No, trying to hide his face so nobody see him yawning. You know what I mean, my brother?
Yeah, RawTruth Media. We give it to you balanced truth and raw.
I mean, the Charlotte Hornets are number 4 in the entire NBA in 3-point percentage. They're in the top 5. They're in number 4, and they 2 for 23 tonight. This is where they lost the game at. There's no other way to put it. To be honest, they lost the game and they down right now if they lose this game because they can't make no threes today. And sometimes that happens.
They can't make no threes.
And just sometimes that happens. You just ain't making none. It just ain't going. And tonight is happening for them. John Collins with the turnaround and the steal. Miles them nonchalantly playing with the ball. Right, you had a 3, and right knocked down that 3. Look at JB. Well, blame Melo. Say, Melo, why you do that? So 80-61 went right back up. What was that? Miles shooting a bully. He just went into John Collins' chest and just pushed him under the basket and threw the ball back over his head. Duke Tugwell said things are not good in the locker room, and I think that's probably that may have a little bit to do with it. Rod Boone did an article in the Charlotte newspaper where he asked the players to grade themselves, and so Melo gave himself a C or a C plus or something. I think that's what he said. That's what he gave himself so far this year. And I do too. I'm with him. I give him a C2, C plus 2. I'm not seeing enough of him, him being himself here. Not seeing enough. Why'd you pass that? Please go in. Terry got goobly Chinese good Terry. They gave up. The Hornets just gave up a layup to throw the ball back out to shoot a missed 3. God dog it. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for him to make an all-star team if he can't turn these performances around. When you winning, it's one thing, but when you losing and getting blown out, and then it's a whole different thing. Especially if there's a guy in your conference like Ice Trae is putting work in like he putting in work in tonight. Because he's got, those other guys too. There's Van Fleet and the kids from Cleveland, Sexton.
Man, them kids they ain't hitting on nothing, man.
Yeah, but they in the conversation.
Yeah, because people want to create controversy, Coach. I watched them. Family, don't believe the don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the family. Because I saw these kids. Now, Van Fleet, he's a world champion. Okay. you know, much respect. But this other kid, Garland, he has good nights, he has bad nights. But far as just being an all-around sensation that thrills you, that you make sure you mark the calendar so you can see that game. Come on, you know. I think Van Fleet is a cheeseburger away from overweight, and Garland is just only because there's an all-star game happening in his city. That's the only reason why they've been talked about.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. Go ahead, Elijah. I'm just saying I agree with you. Aquarius, go ahead, my brother. 85-66. They're coming up on the end of the third. Terry takes the last shot. I don't think Terry's made a three either today. $85-66. Yeah, Melo's not in the game, Trent. He's on the bench. Oubre with the three to end the third as it bounces out. 85-66 going into the third. Look at Ice Trae. He got so much ice and stuff wrapped on his legs. Good goobly Chinese goob, boy. Wonder what is going on down there. You know, I'm not really disappointed in per se in Melo's performance, family. I mean, you know, it's a lot of games in an 82 game season, and you're just not gonna have it every game. That's just kind of how it is, you know. And those of us, you know, that are fans, and we you know we want them to do well and want them to play well all the time, you know, and that's just not realistic. I don't think, you know, they're not gonna be able to play well all the time, and you know, they're a work in progress. That's how, you know, we see that we evaluate the Hornets. You know, they're a work in progress. That's what's going on with them. You know, they're not there yet. They're still trying to find their way. Still trying to find their way to of what style they're gonna play, and they're still finding their identity and all that kind of stuff. That's, you know, that's where they are today. You know, they're not there yet. So they're gonna have games like these that are gonna be very difficult to watch, and our boy gonna be up and down like a roller coaster, you know, and it's gonna be tough to deal with some nights. You know, it's just how it is. The good thing is that they have put together a little string and gotten back on the good foot, if you will, and now they're playing better. You know, they've got about a 4-game lead. I think they're 25-20. Yeah, I think that's what they are. And it's been a long time since they've had an opportunity to be anything above 500. You know, many years. So Melo's back in the game. Maybe he'll play the and Book Knight's in the game. Oh, I thought that was Ish. I thought that he was putting in the young guys, man. I thought I saw Thor on the floor and Nick Richards on the floor. That's what I thought. Marquisha Daniel says, agree, coach, it's tough. 85-66. This is the last quarter to play, family. Melo out front dribbling, passes it over to Oubre. Oubre back to Melo. Melo with a three, in and out. And Ish got the rebound right next to the basket, and didn't use the backboard, used the straight of the rim, and it went right off. Yeah, see, stuff like that, family. When you have balls like that going like that, ain't nothing you can do. Ain't nothing you can do. You can just, you know, you keep plugging away. You don't quit. Obviously, you keep playing hard, but you can't. It's nothing you can do about it. You can't really turn that around. You know, you can't really turn it around. You got to just persevere through it. I'm glad to see Book Night in the game with Melo, though. I know that. Oh, and it's good to see O on the floor too with Melo sitting over there with his homeboy from his neighborhood. You know, it must be so nice to be playing in the NBA in the big time when you grew up together. You know. Macretia Daniel says, but when are they going to find their way, Coach? Well, it's going to take a while, Macretia. You know, they still young, and their main guys is Lamelo is still young. You know, I'm the first one to say that he hasn't arrived yet. You know, if he ever gets an opportunity to play this season the way that he plays, he may never get that. So so his career might be a little bit arrested development a little bit. You know what I mean. That comes to mind. It might be a little arrested development going on. Book Night for 3. Went off. Shucks. So I would love to see JB right now just at 10:35 just say, look, put the future in there. Take Ish out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Put Thor in. Put Nick Richards in. Put Vernon Carey in. Or Kai Jones. You just put the young guys in.
And that's just wise coaching. That's just common sense coaching.
That's getting something out of a bad night. See,
that's why you coach Joe. That's why you coach
getting
Joe.
something out of a night that's not your night when you got young guys and you developing these young guys, because a loss is a loss. You only get one. You just get one loss for the night, not 2 or 3. But how much value could you get out of putting those guys in and letting them play some real NBA minutes? See, but when you don't really understand, you're about you. Then this is what you get. This is what you get. You get players reflecting, playing tonight like they coach, scatterbrained.
And Coach, I would like to add, when you talk about, Hawks had an opportunity last year to see what that playoff B-ball, what it tastes like. They love that. They love that, velvet chocolate cake or however you want to call it. They loved it. So you can see that they like the 49ers of this year. Just let us get in. That's all they trying to do because they feel like, hey, we can beat the number 1 seed. But the Hornets are not there yet. And Coach Joe, that is spot on what you're saying. You are absolutely, you got that bow and arrow right there on the target. And I've been seeing it that way you just said. It just so happened to come up right now. I've been seeing that a lot this season when they was going to lose. They should have just let them young kids got that, whether they up 25 or they going to lose by 25. That should be Thor and them bringing the hammer and Cookbook and the rest of them. Let them play and put Melo out there with them too.
Because he's 20.
I agree with you. There you go. We treat him like he's a 30-year vet.
He's 20. Okay, it ain't no coincidence that Trae Young came in. This kid we watching now with the keys. They gave him the keys the first year, so he's on his 3rd year with the keys. Ja's on his 4th year with the keys. Our boy still ain't got the keys yet.
No, Trae got 4 years and Ja got 3. Trae 1 year ahead of Ja.
Is he?
Yeah, Ja is a year ahead of Melo.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's great. That great.
So yeah,
class.
so we're looking at a player in his 4th year. Okay, tonight, his 4th year of having the keys. That means something. That's experience that you cannot buy. Nobody can give it to you or coach it on you. You got to go out and get it.
And if I
Melo
was
with the free
Melo,
throw
I'd
line.
take it to the basket every time.
Yep.
Because
Melo hit both free throws. At least he's making his free throws. See, look at that. Like Ish Smith. Why is Ish Smith in the game? What the hell do you need to see from Ish Smith?
absolutely nothing. Say it again. Who, wall, who, yeah. Who, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, Coach Joe.
That's right. That's
Who,
right.
wow.
Fact. What is it
Yeah.
good for? Absolutely nothing.
What is Ish in the game for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again, Coach Joe.
Book Night with the rebound. Melo on waiting too. What you gonna do, Book Night? Take it all the way down and one. That's what he did. All the way down and one. And got legitimately fouled too. There we go. That's what we talking about. David Haynes said, Charlotte is playing senseless basketball. A sure two is always better than a hope three. Yeah, it is. But when you're down by 30, I mean, you kind of really might want to just shoot the three. I don't know.
Cookbook.
Way to go, Book. Way to knock it down, Book.
Cookbook. Coach, you can't say Book Night, man. You got to say Cookbook. His name.
Oh, Book Night just stole it from Trae. I love it. Come on.
Cookbook. Cookbook. See?
Oh, and Oubre with the two. There we go. 78 to 85. This game ain't over with yet. It's 7 minutes to go. They on a 10-0 run.
Come on, so you know it.
I mean, hey, like Melo says, like Melo says, that when you're playing, when you're out there playing, anything can happen, including Luke hitting a wide open three.
Hey, they got Toronto coming in the house Tuesday, don't they?
That's gonna be a tough one.
No, they're gonna win that. That ain't no tough one. This is the tough one. I think Atlanta Hawks is a much better team than Toronto. And they got good coaching in Toronto, but I think if Hornets lose this game, they definitely gonna show up on Tuesday.
See, my feeling about Toronto is very much similar to my experience. I mean, my feelings about Atlanta when they're healthy. They big as heck. They big and they athletic. When Anobi's out there and Siakam's out there. Melo knocked down two. Siakam's out there, and the littlest one is that Van Fleet. He out there playing with the rest of them doggone Giants.
Yeah.
Melo's got 14 on 6 from the free throw line. That's what I think that's what it said.
Yeah,
they need to get them young dudes out there and pick up the pace. Pick up the pace, get them young dudes out there. There you go. Melo just picked up an offensive foul. See, and the Hornets are in the bonus on top of it. And JB getting ready to call a timeout.
So Melo is out. Good night, Melo.
No, he ain't out. He gonna put him back in. I think that timeout was simply to get him a blow. To be honest with you.
Oh, okay. Well, it looks like, man, they look sloppy. That's the first time that I've watched 30% of the game, because when they ain't clicking, it's just not good for someone learning about basketball to be able to watch ugly basketball.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it ain't good for somebody who know it to be watching it. Good googly. Look at the ball rolling around. Look at that. Oh, his knees was down. So they making a run. See, this is the kind of stuff that Melo likes, and I think Melo's, can thrive, and he can thrive in a lot of environments. But I think he really can thrive in this a lot. Just running up and down the floor with the young guys, in the passing lanes, trying to get steals, the whole 9 yards. This is good. They probably not going to win this game. I mean, they down almost 19? Yeah. 17. So, but it's good experience. It's good experience. Young injured. I didn't see Young injured. Trae was I didn't see Young go out injured or anything. He's been playing most of the game, what I've seen. Marco, what you say, Marco? Issues in the game as a mid-range. Young injured? No, he's not injured. He's playing. As a matter of fact, he just turned it over. I don't know who tipped the ball or hit the ball. I thought it was Book Knight that got his hands in the passing lane. Look at Miles. It's showing the highlights of Miles being a bull in a china shop, just going downhill.
Hey, David Haynes in the chat says Charlotte is looking like the West Indies cricket team, just throwing the game. No cap. D. Hayes.
That's funny, David. Okay, they back in. Melo's back in as well. Ish as well. Over to Oubre in the corner. Oubre for 3. You got to make these threes, man. God dog a frog. Any missed baskets now without a stop is not good. Yep. Any baskets without a stop here is not good. Trae dribbling out front on Ish. Guarding Trae. Trae for 3. Knock it down. Trae Young for 3. There is it is. 70. 80.
Like they said, it's Trae Day.
Melo tried to dunk it on him. He tried to dunk it on Capella and it bounced off the rim, but he tried to dunk it on him. That's what I'm talking about.
We never see Melo get that aggressive.
Yeah, he tried to dunk it on him. Turn that corner, try to throw that thing down. Oh, nice move by Book Knight. Nice. Wow, I forgot his arms were that long, too. Went around two hawks there to finger roll that thing in, George Gervin style. Finger roll. And Hornets and the bonus, too. He's bringing Bridges back in, but who is he going to replace him with? Who's he going to replace with? Oh, Oubre. Okay. So he put took Oubre out, put PJ back in the game. Okay, as well. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, nice save, Melo. Melo saves the ball. Book Knight bringing it up the court. Dribbling here, going around, and he turned it over because he didn't know what to do with it. He wanted to drive it and go take it in, but and then he also saw that he didn't have the lane, so he just ended up just turning it over. And here come Terry in for somebody, probably for Book Knight. Oh, is that Herder? God dog Fog Hunter. What a turnaround and a nice shot. I didn't even know he had that in his repertoire, in his toolbox. Miles with the ball around to Book Knight. Book Knight dribbling on Herder around to Miles at the top. Miles on Hunter. Miles takes it in. Miles gets fouled. Okay. Yeah, this wasn't one of they good ones. I know I think that Utah Golden State one going to be good later the second half. I'm looking forward to the second half of that one because when this one is off, I'm going to get over to the football game if it's still on to see the end of it because Kansas City is up 26-21 in the fourth quarter. King C said Melo went in for a monster dunk. He sure did, didn't he? So I guess his wrist ain't hurting him that bad. Because if his wrist was hurting him that bad, all that feeling with it, he sure wouldn't be trying to dunk on 500 people at the rim. Miles with the free throw, 84 to 102. Herder with the ball in the front court. Oubre's back in the game. Melo's still in the game. Whoa! Oh, I hope he ain't hurt. Oh, my gosh, because Hunter is hurt proof. He just went in and tried to dunk the ball on 2 Hornets. Oubre and it might have been PJ went up to try to contest it. And, of course, their bodies collided, and he went down hard.
Stay in front, Book.
Yeah, he went down hard at 4:18. Or he might just be just a little shooken up. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with him. Get your behind up off the floor, boy. And I thought he was really hurt. No, it was Oubre contested him and PJ. Oh, ooh, yeah. No, Oubre, no, that was a heck of a foul. It scared him because Oubre caught his arm and pulled him down. Oh, whew. He lucky he ain't real. He lucky he's not really hurt. He is really lucky that he is not really hurt because he came down really hard. Wow. I think they went to let me see if let me see what they're gonna say. They call that a flagrant 2.
How is that?
They kicked Oubre out the game. They kicked Oubre out the game, and he gets 2 shots plus the ball. Wow.
That was not a flagrant. He missed the ball by accident.
Sure did. I guess, but you know what though? It makes me feel like Kelly Oubre is getting punished for that dude down in Milwaukee, Grayson Allen.
Okay, OG.
Did a real flagrant foul the other day, and almost hurt a player.
Did he get thrown out?
AOC. He hit AOC from the Bulls and broke his wrist.
But did they kick him out the game?
No. They didn't kick him out the game. They gave him a flagrant 1 and left him in the game.
That is awful.
That's what they did. They gave him a flagrant 1 and left him in the game. But then when the word came out that his wrist was broken, then the word came down from the NBA office that they suspended Grayson Allen for a game.
Without pay?
Yeah, when you get suspended, you got to give your game check up.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever your game check is, that's the one you got to forfeit that month.
I saw Oubre going for the ball.
I did too.
He misjudged the distance.
Because they went in the air.
Yeah, man.
Melo, yes. Knock it down. Fouled all the way down the floor. What a shot by Melo. I never seen him even shoot a shot like that. That was like almost a Statue of Liberty type shot. I mean, like he pushed it up with one hand. I never even. This boy got so much stuff in his box. I mean, his toolbox. It ain't even funny. Oh, Melo had to steal. What they call? Oh, he had to steal. Wow. A 104-86 with 3:43 to go in the third. John Collins is going to the free throw line. I guess it was a foul. Okay.
Melo needs a stat pack right now. He needs to pad his stats.
Absolutely.
He needs to pad his stats. He needs to take a couple of threes to get 21 points or something.
Absolutely. Pat them stats, Melo. Everybody else pat theirs. So all the crap you done took, boy, pat him. Here you go. Oh, he threw it in to PJ, and PJ dropped it. Family, how many times have I said whenever Melo gives the ball to PJ down near the basket in a post-up or whatever, it never goes right. There it is again. There he is losing the ball there. Good
Who
googly
they
goo.
call a foul on, Coach, prior for John Collins to shoot? Who they call a foul on?
Whoever
Collins
was guarding
at the line when Melo supposedly almost stole it. They just got the ball from Melo and let Collins shoot free throws.
Yeah, I didn't see. See, I don't have the volume up, so I couldn't
Man,
tell.
PJ, man, godly PJ.
Melo shooting some technical. Knocked it down. Let me see what he's saying. They didn't say, but Melo shot a technical, and Melo just shot a three. From the corner, looked like it was going in. That was the best three. To me, that was the best three I saw all day that he shot. Actually, out of all of them, that one right there looked like he was really trying to make it. The other ones that to me looked like he was just shooting them because he was happened to be there. That almost I looked a little like that Milwaukee game winner too. Look at Hunter. Ain't nothing wrong with Hunter because if something was wrong with Hunter, he sure enough wouldn't be in there battling. Look at Melo. Look at Melo taking the ball over three people over Capella as well. 89. They got 90. Oh my stars! They down 16. They might be able to, family.
No, Coach.
No, they might not. I mean, I ain't saying they are, but they might.
Hey, we love your optimism, but
it might. Listen, if all of a sudden they hit 3 threes and get stops in those 3 threes, it's a different game. Real quickly. You know what? My brother.
Coach, can I share something with you about Melo
yes.
tonight? Family.
Please.
Watching this game, family, do you see, for some reason, I want y'all to take a look at this game because I'm talking about the natural law of polarity. So I see a type of Melo game tonight, more of what we've been asking Coach JB to do. But Melo is aggressive. He's taking chances with the ball. He's playing free. Maybe he knows something we don't know, family. Maybe he already know he's an all-star. They always give it to you, the players, way before it hit the public. So maybe, listen, look like Coach Borrego ain't got me mugging. Watch, go look. I see a different Borrego face tonight, and I see Melo playing a lot of minutes. I guarantee you Melo is over 35 minutes tonight, family. And I ain't even been watching the game straight. He missed a lot. If he had just made half, he probably done shot the ball 20 times now if you look at it.
I hope.
He done put up 20 shots. Between threes and twos. But go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying I hope. I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead, my brother. I'm just agreeing with you.
Yeah. So I see that Coach JB treated him tonight very friendly. He treated him like a franchise player, and Melo could have not been yarning earlier. Maybe he could have had a 30-point game. But I see Melo played a lot tonight, Coach. I've seen him played a lot tonight.
So far, he's played 33 minutes.
He's
got 19 points and 4 assists and 6 rebounds. He's 6 for 17 from the field. He hasn't taken 20 shots yet, and he's 0 for 8 from 3. That's what it is. It's a 3-point line that's killed him. The 3-point killed him.
Triple OG, Almighty Coach Joe. How many minutes?
33.
One more again.
33.
How many minutes?
33.
He's going to get over 35 minutes tonight. How many minutes on that clock? Let me go back to the watch the game.
250, about about almost 3.
So he's gonna play over 35 minutes, maybe 36 minutes. Is that a little different than what we've seen? You don't think the message have gotten up to maybe Coach Borrego? I'm liking Coach Borrego.
Nah.
Okay.
Not on no game where he ain't getting no production out of the people who he want to, and he just leave it up to Melo and say, okay, go. All right, in this case, since ain't nobody else making it, you may as well shoot it.
Oh, okay.
We may as well let it be the Melo show, since it's a game we ain't winning and ain't nobody else really contributing. Because if you look at the box score, ain't nobody doing nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing nothing on this team tonight, scoring wise. Miles and Melo have the most points, 19 apiece. Martin, who started, has got 7. Plumlee's got 6. Rozier's got 7. Ish is at 0. Book Knight's got 7. Ain't nothing. I mean, this is NBA game 7. So all that. Man, come on.
Wow. So you mean to tell me the black hole only got 7 points?
7 points.
Terry Rozier?
Cherry point. So while I was reading that, I missed something. I think Melo might have took another shot and I missed it.
Wow. No. Okay. You're still ahead of me. Wow, man. That's kind of special.
Book Night go all the way down for the stuff. Whoa. Who did he call? What the heck? I don't know what that was. I mean, Book Night went all the way down. Maybe he said the referee said somebody said, oh, no, it was an and 1. Okay, I thought so. He said he fouled him before. Now he putting Vernon Carey and Kai Jones in the game, taking Melo out the game. Man, you an idiot, man. You just do. So he ain't going to get no more than that. My brother?
They took Melo out? Man, that's a jack move. That's a straight up Compton jack move right there.
Sure is.
Straight out of Compton. That was straight jacking. He jacked him, man. He jacked him right off that floor.
Sure did. Sure did.
Wow. Man. I done opened up my mouth too soon. You see that, family? You see that? You can't even compliment a man sometimes before he about to put that barrel in your mouth. That's what Borrego just did. Borrego just put that barrel in his mouth right quick.
Yep.
Get up out of there. Get up off that floor. I'm sorry, family. I thought I saw something.
Yep. I mean, you again, this dude could mess up a 1-car funeral. Don't think he can't. I mean, you listen, this is the rule. This is the rule in NBA land, right? This is the rule. When you playing against another team and that other team is kicking your butt, and the other coaches kept his starters in the game, as long as he keep his in, you keep yours in. Because clearly he's telling you something.
Trae Young is still in for garbage time, family. He's getting
all the starters are. All the starters for Atlanta are in. There's Collins. There's Capella.
Watch Trae. Trae gonna shoot it. I bet you Trae Day shoot it. AK Trae Day. Watch. He gonna shoot it. Watch this. He gonna stat pat. So when ESPN.
Yep. Macretia Daniels, she said he made 2 more than I predicted. I said 17. Yeah, he ended up getting 19. But
but you did good, Miss Daniels. That was listen, you've been good on many nights. So hey, I got to give you your props. You got to join us on this show one day and tell us how you feel about this NBA. You got to get that off your chest. I know you are a true Meloholic fan and a Hornets fan. You always there. So you know what I'm saying? And maybe you can send me the recipe to that shark and bake. You know what I'm saying? Miss Daniel, God bless you. I just want to send a special shout out to you that you be blessed, your family, and you just keep up the good work. God loves you.
Yeah, so Suave said fire Borrego ASAP. No, he ain't going nowhere. I wish he would. I wish he would. At 105 to go in the game. Now everybody is out. McMullen, he took out his starters now, but before he had his whole starting lineup is still in the game. Ooh, Thor for mid range. I like that Thor. Rebound Vernon Carey back out to Boog Knight. Oh, Boog Knight threw a nasty one. An underhand pass to Vernon Carey. No, Nick Richardson. He just went off his hands. Shucks. That would have been nice. $59 seconds to go, fam. Appreciate everybody that stuck around today, that showed up today for another opportunity to be here and be together, looking at Melo take another step in his career. So appreciate you so very much. And
yeah,
I mean, you know who you are. You know who you are.
Yeah, it just wasn't a Hornets night tonight, but hey, we got to give props to the antagonist opposite. Without the Hawks, the Hornets couldn't play a game, so we got to always give props to the winners as well as the losers. So, but Melo started out too slow for us. He's supposed to have 31 points
and he was
tonight.
yawning, so we know why.
So, well, Coach, where we going?
Tyler Murray says, imagine if we had Monty Williams or Billy Donovan as our coach, somebody who knows how to get the most out of their stars. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice.
Wow.
22 seconds. Anything you want to share before we get out of here, right? Because we close to getting out of here, my brother.
Okay, Smooth just came in. Say something, Smooth. What's up, Smooth? You welcome.
Family, what's up? What's up, Aquarius? Coach Joe, I'm back.
What's up, Smooth? Go ahead, man. We listening.
This is some bullshit.
Yeah,
this is some major bullshit.
Get it off your chest, OG. Get it off your chest.
Like what y'all was saying, like if the Hawks don't take, you feel me, they take their all-star out, you feel me, leave yours in. That gives us a better advantage, you feel me, of winning the game.
Facts. It's over now.
But you want to be stupid and take Lamelo out. What the heck, bro?
And we saw when Lamelo was cooking. We saw when he started getting, being aggressive and looking like it's over, he started going to the basket, getting to the free throw line, making baskets, ended up with 19. So, I mean, this guy, he is who he is.
Coach Joe, hey, Smooth and Coach Joe, I just want to let y'all know Josh Allen just threw a 1 minute and 54 seconds touchdown pass to Stephon Diggs, man. You got to see this catch. Something out of a video game.
Really?
Buffalo right now, they pump, man. But guess what? That doggone 1 minute and 54 seconds giving it to the best quarterback in the NFL. We'll see. But, hey, it's Buffalo's turn, though.
Yes, sir.
Well, yeah, because they only need 3 points to tie the game up to go in overtime.
Yeah, that was an incredible throw. He was rolling to his left and threw it back, and Stephon Diggs caught it as he was moving forward, catching it behind his head.
Okay,
fire.
I'm watching it now.
Go ahead, Smooth. You got it, man. Welcome to RawTruth Media, man. Get it off your chest. We listening.
And this is the most playing time I've seen Barreg hell no. You feel me? Give LaMelo mad minutes.
Yeah, but he wasn't on tonight though, Smooth. We got to get it.
No,
We got
no,
to
he
tell it
wasn't.
to. He
Yeah,
wasn't on. He
he
wasn't on.
he wasn't. But I'll
0
tell
for
you
8
this.
at 3-pointers. Smooth, come on, man. Talk about it. People want to hear balance, man. You got to give us some balance.
It's
You
like
got to show,
it's
hey,
like
yeah,
yeah, it's like this. The Melo thinking about, oh, am I gonna be an all-star? Then he thinking about, well, my coach keeps taking me out of the game early, and when I know, you feel me, that this is my team, let me do what I can do, you know.
yeah,
And you trying
yeah,
to stop that. So yeah, it's too much on LaMelo's mind right now.
yeah. I could agree with that. I agree with that from for the last month. People are trying to talk about this Garland and Van Fleet. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
ain't buying it. I ain't buying it because it seems like they are doing ESPN shows now and talking about young point guards, and Melo is definitely on there. But the league know that they micromanaging him. The
Mm-hmm.
league know that. So it ain't like they don't know what's going on. So maybe that might count in his favor. Smooth, what do you think?
I think it will. I agree with you. I definitely do see that. And I don't know if it's just
Mm-hmm.
me, but when I see LaMelo and Book Knight just playing together,
Oh, they
I
they
was
special, man.
that yeah, I was
Uh-huh.
like that. I like more of that AG than LaMelo and then uh knockoff whatever his name is, Scary Terry, I guess.
Yes. Yeah, Scary Terry, he's like a box of chocolate. You just not knowing what you're gonna get. You know what I'm
I,
saying? You know what I'm saying? Bubba, what was that movie called with Tom Hanks in it, and he was Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump.
oh
Forrest
yeah,
Gump, yeah, life is like a
Oh,
box of chocolates,
like
huh?
a
box of
fuck. That's
chocolate.
Terry.
Yep.
That's Terry. You just I call him the black hole. You just don't know what you're gonna get with Terry, and he didn't show up. And Book, he came out, twisting his little dreads, his little locks. And my thing
That's my
is
boy.
that Book, yeah, Book, man, I call him Cookbook
Cookbook. I like
because,
that. I like
yeah,
that.
Cookbook because he got all them ingredients, and you just don't know
Oh
how
my
he go. What
stars! Oh my stars! Oh my stars! Excuse me.
And
Tariq
that
Hill
Clippers like
just
that.
streaked down the field for 7. Oh my stars!
But
Wow!
Man.
they left too much time though for Josh Allen.
Wow!
They left too
And
much
then
time for Josh Allen.
Wait till you see that one.
I'm about to go see it now. Maybe I'm behind. Go ahead. Go ahead, Smooth.
and,
You got it, man.
and then you got Cody, whichever 20 it is, Caleb Cody, whichever damn it is.
Cody.
Cody, you take LaMelo out and leave Cody in, and if I'm gonna have as my starter, I'm gonna have Kelly Oubre. You feel me in? Not no damn Cody Martin. I let Cody come off the bench. I know Cody gonna, he come off, he gonna play scrappy. But now, you give him a chance. Okay, I'm starting now. Well, I'm gonna just throw up anything.
Yeah,
Well, you know what?
well,
You know what? The thing about it is that Smooth is that Borrego always needs his safety blanket. So Cody Martin is a safety blanket. He's like
Mm-hmm.
Linus from Charlie Brown and Peanuts. He always got that blanket. That's him.
Yeah, yeah, that
He
makes
always got
sense.
to have a blanket.
Well, that blanket is dirty, and it need to go in the laundry room. Because that don't make no sense, man. I'm like, man, come on, man. But
No.
I feel like Coach Joe and the Aquarius, I feel like we just need a center, man. Give us a
yeah,
good center
that's
man
what's
with
killing us.
LaMelo.
It's true. It's true. Hey, Smooth, listen,
Yes, sir.
I I believe we have the worst 5-spot production in all the NBA. I think we have the worst center. If you put all the stats up, we have the worst center in the NBA. And because this coach he refused to develop Richard, I feel like that makes it even worse because I feel like Carey or Richards would give you better production than Plumlee.
Yep. Yes, sir.
You trying to stuff him. You trying to stuff him in as Coach Joe say, you trying to jam a damn round nail in a square peg. It just ain't gonna happen. You
Ain't
know what
gonna
I'm
happen.
saying? So I feel like Plumlee, I'm gonna say his name. You know, Plumlee, his correct name, but he's playing like Bumley. He's not giving no production.
Bumbly, clumsy? No, he's definitely not.
No, but
Oh,
see, I'm gonna tell you,
DJ,
hey,
wait,
I'm
hold
gonna,
up, Coach. DJ
uh-huh.
just said, okay, what's up? Shout out to DJ. DJ said, right, the worst big in the league. DJ
My,
just
my
said that.
my thing
Not
is
even
this.
close.
My thing is this. He's doing what they telling him to do.
Facts.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
facts.
when I hear JB talk about him in the presses after when he does, he always say that Clumsley is doing exactly what he wants and how happy he is with what he brings. So he's doing exactly what they want him to do.
And that's what it is. Borrego want everybody to play by his system and do what he want him to do. He want to let Lamelo play his game. He want Lamelo to be a, Tony Parker type of player. And that's not Lamelo. Let
Right,
Lamelo play his game.
right. He ain't Terry Parker.
Yeah. Like this,
So,
man.
yeah, without having a legitimate big Atlanta Hawks tonight, Smooth, it exposed them. It
Yeah.
exposed them. It exposed them that when you put Collins and what's the other kid
Capella.
name? Capella.
Capella.
When you put Capella and Collins together, they like twin towers, man. They shut everything down on the wing.
9-11. Yep.
So tonight, when they go against that type of presence, it ain't good, man. It has not been good for the Hornets all season. And Melo, look, between the 5 and the 1, that is where the magic happened. Everything else, guys just kind of spread out and wait to hit the open shot.
Mm.
So, you got to have consistent shooting. They had bad shooting tonight. They could have been in this game. They shot bad as a team. Melo verse shot worse. 0 for 8, Melo. Man, where your hands was earlier today or last night.
Yeah.
You look at worse than Antonio Brown with that IG model. That's what they call him now, but you must had you an IG model somewhere because they'll make them hands start shaking and you'd be nervous out there on that field. Feeling kind of queasy, knees a little weak, trying to
Sluggish.
make a play. You're not quite seeing the basket. Man, you better get your bag, man. Trae, they got his bag. Trae, they don't have to
Definitely
shoot
did.
another basketball. He could just go into the tank and say, I'm done with basketball. He's getting his 245. He's getting his
See, but see,
245.
I don't disagree with nothing you guys say, but check this out,
There you
Mm-hmm.
go.
my brothers. The Hornets tonight shot 11% as a team from the 3-point line. That ain't Melo's fault.
Wow.
Nope.
No, we said that, Coach. We said that as a
Yeah.
team.
I mean, these are some of the shootings from 3. 1 for 1, 0 for 4, 0 for 8, 0 for 6, 2 for 4, 1 for 9, 0 for 4. The ones with the best percentages for the Hornets tonight shot horrible.
Coach, it was like this. Who the hell told Terry he's Kobe? That's what I want to know. Because he be jacking all them shots like he Kobe. RP to the Black Mamba.
Hey,
Like,
Coach, look like Josh Allen just throwing the ball up, man. He just throwing it up. They just came all the way down the field. That's why Tariq Hill should have fell at the 1-yard line. That was not smart. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He should have just fell right there at the 1.
Touchdown!
See?
Touchdown!
You see?
Family. This is probably the first time in the history of the NFL that every road team won. No home team won their game in this playoff round. Wow.
Yep.
so,
Tariq Hill. Tariq Hill, you should have fell right there on the 1 yard line, buddy. You got to know
Mm-hmm.
the situation.
So who do we have next on the schedule, Coach Joe and the Quavers?
We've got Toronto
Toronto
next.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we got Toronto
Toronto.
next, and that's going to be a tough one. We don't match up well with them.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
really
it's just,
worried about that Toronto one.
yeah,
We don't.
me too. I feel the same way.
But we don't match up well with them. They got again, this is a former championship team, so they got dudes that are championship quality players, and so the Hornets don't have that right now. I mean, like tonight is a classic example. This is a classic example. You don't know what you're gonna get out of this team and the players on this team.
I know they're gonna
Coach,
wake the hell up.
they're gonna give Buffalo Bills and the Rams, and I guarantee you they're gonna give that Super Bowl to the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong. Yep. I was wrong.
Yep.
I didn't know that you can go down the field in 48 seconds. That looked fishy to me, family. Family, I've been playing football and knowing football my whole life, and this looked very fishy. You let a team go down the field with 53 seconds. All you had to do is play prevent and come up and tackle. They had no timeout.
They had 3 timeouts, and they still got 2.
Yeah. Well, 13 seconds, it's over. Now, Patrick Mahomes probably.
No, it's over. And but the thing of it is, for me, KC has always been suspect defensively this year. They have not played consistently at all, and for them giving up something like this makes sense. So
Buffalo gonna destroy Cincinnati too. They're gonna destroy them. Whoever Cincinnati played, because I guarantee you Buffalo ain't gonna do what the doggone Tennessee Titans did. I promise you that.
Well, hey, games got to be played. I just thought it's very interesting that all of these home teams lost. This is makes you really think about the home field. Wow, look at it. He threw that thing right between. Wow.
But Coach, all I want to know was the commissioner at the Kansas City game. That's all I want to know.
I don't know.
I'm going to go on and look to see. Has anybody in the chat could tell me if Roger Goodell was sitting in the Kansas City stands tonight? I know he was sitting in the Cowboys stands. He was sitting in the Green Bay Packers stand. And I would like to know if he did this, because that's the most traveling I've ever seen him. Go back to last playoff. He wasn't in the stands like that. Oh, King C said Coach Borrego had brought up Jello from the G League. Atlanta would have gotten. King C. Hey, King C. Maybe they would have more 3-pointers. I could probably add to that, but I don't.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah,
they would have probably had 3, but the problem is he couldn't have brought him up because Jello out on a bum ankle right now.
Yeah,
he hurt his ankle.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get on out of here, my brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, peace, wholeness, balance, love, joy, gratitude, thanks, appreciation, power, success, fame. Go get it. Just do it. Complete the task. Peace, family, from Aquarius Law 21, and to you, DJ, our producer, allowed it all to happen. For RawTruth Media, I say all is mine and mine is all. Peace.
Well, thank you so much for that, Aquarius. And thank you so much, my brother, for coming on with me and sharing these feeds, my brother. It wouldn't be the same without you. Your presence, my brother. I just appreciate you so very much. To DJ, who? The founder, hey, the creator, hey, the producer, hey, the brother that's at work right now, and the ones and twos keeping it together, going for us up here. Let's get DJ a shout out, family. Shout out to DJ. Appreciate you, DJ, so very much. To the chat, thank you, family, so much. I mean, it just I just got to tell you, it blew me away when I when I got up this morning and got on the stream today and looked on here and saw all those other family in the room, many of those familiar faces. I just appreciated it so much. Sorry we couldn't get the level of game that we wanted, but hey, we got a chance to see Melo again, and that's also a blessing, we know, because it's not always an opportunity to do what we love to do, especially in the world of sports and professional sports today, with all the COVID and this and that and this and that. So have a wonderful rest of your evening and the beginning of your week. Have a wonderful week until we see you again on Monday in Ubuntu. Because of me, you are. Because of you, I am. We are one. Have a wonderful evening, family. Blessings.